everyone, it's Daniella and welcome back to my channel. It is time for the hashtag No Paper Left Behind progress report. No Paper Left Behind is a challenge that I made for myself to use up all of the paper that I have, meaning, for example, this pad. You go through, you pick out your favorites, you use them, and then a half-used pad is sitting somewhere in your office, your room, your studio, wherever. And I said I can't keep wasting paper. So the challenge is to finish the entire pad collection, 12 by 12, 6 by 6, whatever. Use it till it's done. All the details are in a playlist. If you click on my playlist, and it's all by itself, and it's called What is hashtag No Paper Left Behind. Get all the info there. And remember, all the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people who are joining in, all the links to their channels will be in my description box, and please check out what they've done this month. So, while reading through the comments, before I go there, because this reminds me of this, I received two really sweet cards in the mail. One just came the other day, and that's this one from Sarah at Crafting and Relaxing. She's a hoot. Look, it says awesome. Look how awesome. I love the glitter paper. You are wonderful. What a sweet card. And in here, she wrote me some beautiful words of happiness, and she wanted to spread some joy, and she did. Thank you so much, Sarah. Her link is in the description box because she plays along with hashtag No Paper Left Behind almost since the beginning, maybe the second month she started. And she made me this on blue because it's her favorite color, and it is really awesome. And I love it, and I am very happy. Thank you so much, Sarah. That was so sweet of you. I like to stick these things up where I can see them, you know. And this was something I got from Kimberly Creates, and she sent this to me a while ago, and I feel so bad that, it got pushed aside, and she wrote me this beautiful, beautiful card. Her link is also in the description. She is just a wonderful channel to go check out, and she made me this. You are awesome. It's like a badge. And it has reminds me of a ballerina dress. And it's so pretty and foily and beautiful. Thank you so much, sweetie. You are awesome too. So are you, Sarah. You're all awesome. And thank you for thinking of me and making me such pretty things that say awesome. Because can't get enough awesome in your life, can you? You need more awesome. Keep being awesome, everyone. And thank you so much, ladies, for these beautiful cards. I am just so grateful. You are all such lovely, lovely ladies. And I thank you so very much. All the love. Now, back to hashtag No Paper Left Behind. I was getting so excited about my happy mail that I almost forgot. So I'm using the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Botanicals, and I'm sorry, I haven't started. Oh, but have I not? Let's discuss. So no, I didn't cut into the paper, but I had an idea. I've been making these little tags. Oh, speaking of which, I have the winner. The winner of my giveaway of the cards and the tags. Oh, see, this is what's going on. My craft room is coming along nicely, but things are still, the home stretch is the longest, and my husband's work is picked up, which is a good thing, but now, all work here has slowed. So things are still not exactly where they should be. I want to be doing videos every time I receive things so I can use them and show you. And I looked for one yesterday for what felt like forever, and I finally realized my husband, when he put up some shelves, had put stuff on it. This is why things are just bananas. But please bear with me. I know I haven't been to your channels. I know I'm like crazy, but or Zen Sloth. Gotta simmer down. But so I'll get to the winner in a little bit. Right now, we're talking about tags. So I said, what if I taught all of you how to make the easiest mini album ever? And we're going to make tags, and I'm going to give you the measurements and all of that. And then I cut paper to go in the tags, so it's a little taller than the tag, because I was trying to get the measurements right. You know, I only deal in little tags, and this is, I think, 10.5 inches long, 10.25, right? So I made the tag bigger instead of the pocket bigger, but that's what I did. And then the tag is obviously 6. 6? Yep, 6. Because, yeah, the back is 5 1/8. Some of the measurements are a little bit wonky, but okay. So we make a tag. I'll give you the dimensions and stuff. We're going to make one together, and these will get cut off. So here is a tag, and here is, no, there was a pocket. Here is a tag. Awesome. So I'm going to show you how to make one of them. I'm going to show you what to do about making a spine and about adding some covers. So that is what we're going to go through today. And then until my next time with you here, I'll be adding paper to my tags. And if you guys want to play along and learn how to make a tag book like this, I hope you will. So I have to get paper. I forgot. I will be right back. Okay, so first we're going to cut a piece of paper to 12 inches by 5 1/4 inch wide. The covers of the book are going to be 5 1/4 by 5, and the spine we will need for the outside of the book, and we're going to use this to put the tags in. So I like to use a scoring tool. Every 1 inch you're going to make a score. 1 inch, 2 inch, I'm sure you get the idea, 3 inch, 4 inch, yep, 5, 6, I already scored them. I'm just doing this. And then when you're done, it's always said that you should bend on the side with the bump. I hope you could see that. I'm sorry there's shadows. I can't win, it seems. Not the side with the indent. You should always do the side with the bump. When you're doing something like this, you should just score all of them on the bump first before you accordion fold the spine. So right now, just folding and folding and folding, folding, and giving it a little press while I fold. I'm not gonna run in and burnish and get all cuckoo about it. Just want to get it moving, you know, so that it's ready to accordion fold. Yeah, okay, now you can go back and forth. 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 And the last one just back. And I go like that. Now you're left with a bunch of mountains and valleys, right? Okay. We are going to put tape. Oh, there's Spike. Another country heard from. Anyway, we're going to be adding our covers to these guys here. We're going to put tape on all of these so that we tape these two together, like this, and those two. And then we will have like this, and we will add our covers. So take the tape of your choice. I use score tape. It's what I think works the best. And I made these hinges, as you see, an inch because this is going to be more, the hinge is going to be a little bit more important in this book because there's really no cover to hold it. I don't put my tape all the way into the crease. I just go a little on the outside of the crease. And then I use my sticky scissors, is what I call them. And I cut it off nice and neat. And then at the end you can cut more. And then I take, so that's a 1/2 inch tape. Now I'm also going to use the 3/8 inch tape because together they will cover quite nicely. 2 1-inch tapes would have 1-inch tapes. Duh. 2 1/2 inches would, because of the scores, that kind of takes up room. So 1/2 inch tape never works if you're using 1/2 inch. Just cutting my tape off nice. So anyway, so a 1/2 inch tape is always a little big, is my point. Now I'm going to go through and add tape, all of these, and I will be right back. And when you're done, make sure you give a good burnish to all your tape. It helps it release better and really gets it down there. Hey, I'm still using my Teflon bone folder, and I'm liking it. I find it slippery, but it's very smooth. So my other favorite bone folder is my little, this guy. He just gets a lot of surface room. But I am liking it. So now you remove your score tape, backing, whatever tape you're using's backing, whatever. Throw it somewhere. This guy overlapped, which is no big deal. And take it, fold it over, make sure you're keeping nice and straight. Press it together, grab the bone folder. Awesome. Open up, remove, repeat until you get all the way down and they're all stuck. I don't know what other word I was gonna, sticky, together, I don't know. This guy, as you can see, you're getting these on the inside, and these are what we're going to put our tags to. So keep connecting your tape to the not tape side all the way to the end, and I'll be right back. When all your hinges are taped, you will have 5 hinges and 2 just flaps. This is where we'll attach the front and back cover, and this is where these 5 we will attach the pockets. So to make the pockets, first you need to cut your paper to 10 1/4, and you want it 10 1/4 by 5 1/4. I like this part better, 5 1/2, 5 1/4. So, put my portable scoreboard down. That's not the one I use all the time. That's the one's good for being on video and stuff. So now we are going to score this piece. So if you put it on the 10 1/4 side, you want to score it at 5 1/8. I do this because score lines take up room, and I know 1/8 is weird, but that's just how it all worked itself out this time. 5 1/8. Don't know why. Okay, don't mind me. 5 1/8, and at 2 inches. This is my fault. You should always rub over your paper before you score it. I don't know why. They say natural oils or whatever. It makes the score much easier. So those are our 2 horizontal score lines. And now we're going to score 1/2 inch all the way down on both sides. So I'm at 6 1/2 here. No, 5 1/2 here. So I'm going to score there, and over here I will score at, I think I scored at 1/4. Oh, well, good thing it's not a big deal. Here is the 1/2. I get all flustered sometimes, I do, and I don't know why, but I do. Here's the 1/2. But considering it's just going to be the flap to make the pocket, it really doesn't matter. So here is what we're going to do. What we're going to do is cut this to here and this to here and remove it completely. And then this we're keeping because that's going to be the when we'll fold it back, and that'll make our pocket. And this we're going to remove this, and this is going to be a flap that we will punch or decorate in some way, but don't remove that part yet. So let me get my cutter back out. This is a Martha Stewart one. It was $8 on Amazon, and I love it. Don't ask me why. Just a silly little cutter, but I just think it does a great job for a portable cutter. So yeah, we fold these parts, and then we fold it. Let me show you here. As you will see, this is all bent up because it was my mock-up to show you. I was trying different measurements, what have you. So we cut these off here, we miter a little, and then these are the ones that get folded in, and then we stick it like that. You got a pocket. This, we talk about punching, and we'll get to that in a minute. So now we need to cut this. You can cut it with scissors. You do not need to use your paper trimmer. I just like to use my paper trimmer. I don't know. I know I'm a weirdo, so that's okay. So you cut it up to the middle, and if you're too chicken to go too far, stop a little early. That's what I do a lot, so I don't get myself in a panic. You know what they say, you can always cut a little more off. What you can't do is add a little more back on. Awesome. Now I take my sharp scissors, and what I do now is, can you see the score lines? I should probably, let me do this just so I'm keeping everybody right. I'm just gonna, okay, well, might not be pretty, but gives you an idea. There's the center. So yeah, I was going to cut, so you trim those down, and then you just miter it a little teeny bit. This guy needs an extra cut. And then miter them just a little teeny bit. So now we have this. We're going to fold all of these. The back is all the bendy sides. I'm just folding it in the middle for a minute and folding you down. So you can do whatever you want with the front. You can leave it all one pocket, maybe make a little half circle cutout. You can cut this 1/4 of an inch, a half, not score it, a half an inch, 1/4. This is 2 inches, and I did that because I like the way that the tag looks. Now I've misplaced the tag. Where's the tag? Tag. It is not a tag. Okay, found the tag. I liked how the tag looked in here with it that tall. You know what I mean? There you go. It's not the real tag, it was just to prove a point. Okay, so now I want to use this big Martha Stewart punch, I think, and that's why I left it at 2 inches. I punched a couple. I have this new punch here. Isn't it? I'm trying to keep it in a way that you can see it. See it? I know it's white, but this is cream color. So I just think that is so pretty. But then I was like, what if I use a deep edge punch? And then I had this one, which is the one I picked, or this one. So I was like, I want to use this one. So I am going to punch this part of my tags, and I find it's easier to punch and then cut rather than cut and line up the punch. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Otherwise, you just fold, score or fold wherever you want. Score these, fold them backwards, like so. And then you have this tag. And like I said, the pockets are 5 1/4 by 10 1/4, and we score 5 1/8 and 2 inches here, and we do the 1/2 inch on both sides, and there you go. So that is the beginning of making this tag album. Yeah, the finished size is of the pocket is 4 3/4, which would leave that and that 4 3/4. That doesn't seem quite right now, does it? No, it is. The finished pocket should be 4 3/4 after you put everybody in. 4 3/4. So that's what it, okay. It should be 5 3/4. I scribbled on my paper 5 3/4 by 10 1/4. It says it right there. I don't know why I thought it said 1/4. 10 1/4, 5 3/4. You still score at 2 inches and 5 1/8. Opposite. 2 inches, 5 1/8. For half an inch down both sides. Cut this part off. Fold these guys in. It turns into a pocket. So you need to make 10 of these pockets and cover them with your paper. Punch them if you're going to. Also, you can take your tags and, I don't know, you can, because the tags are taller than the pocket. So maybe you want to make a tag shape, maybe you want to die cut a shape. I don't know. It's up to you. So that's what I've got for you. This progress report for hashtag no paper left behind. I hope it made sense and that you're going to have fun making a book like this for yourself. So I don't want it to be long. I don't want it to be hard. It's an easy spine, and we'll add the covers next time and maybe the pages if, you know, there's enough finished. It's not that long of a book, and I hope you enjoyed this. I thank you so much to all of you for being so amazing and leaving me such nice comments. Your kindness means so much to me. I am so grateful. Thank you so much to Sarah and to Kimberly for the beautiful cards they made and for the fun goodies that say awesome. That was a lot of fun to get that in the mail, and I'm really grateful to you both as well. And that's it. I guess I will see you in the next video, whatever that might be. Stay awesome, everyone. Bye. And I forgot the winner. The winner of my cards and pockets and tags giveaway is Lisa Lazarus. Lisa, congratulations. You won my giveaway. Please email me your information. My email is in the description box. And thank you so, so much for wanting to win. And thank you all for wanting to win. You are all so amazing. You don't even know. So congratulations, Lisa, and all of you are awesome. Stay awesome, everyone. Bye.